Yeah. First, I'd like to thank you for inviting me here tonight. My name is Tommy Ruzzano. I'm running for Commissioner seat number 4. One of the questions is what makes me qualified to run for office? I'm originally born in New Jersey. I moved down here about 20 years ago. I got involved, well, real quick, I played ball, tried to try out for the Marlins. It didn't work. So I went up getting into the building aspect of South Florida. I started building when I was about 22 years old, 21. I've had my company now for about 20 years. I'm a Margate resident for 13 years. I've got a state certified general contractor's license, which I'm very proud of. I've done over $100 million worth of work. I've ran budgets. I've done hiring, firing. Excuse me. I've been out in the field working, so I'm not afraid to get my hands dirty. So that's why I really think I'm qualified. You know, I can bring a lot to the table. I've done a lot of developing, a lot of construction, and I think that's one thing that I can bring that I don't think anybody else in my category could bring. Okay, I'm a little nervous here, I'm sorry. As far as the budget in Margate, you know, I really don't know if 2 years is a doable time. I think right now what the commissioners are doing is great. You can only do what you're dealt with. I think what they're doing right now is great. I have no problems with it. And I just hope we can continue with that. A couple things I'd like to change in the city. First, I would like to clean up the city. I think the city's, you know, below standards. You know, you come out of Park and you're driving down the street, you see a guy on 441 with a mask on his face shooting traffic as they come by. I think that's not good for the city. I think we definitely have to clean it up. You know, some people aren't going to like it, but the majority of the people, they want the city cleaned. So I think we have to work on that. As far as the downtown area, I would love to see, you know, something going on down there. We got this big vacant property. I'm sure we can utilize it somehow right now. Maybe go back to a farmer's market or something until we decide what we're going to do to it. You know, I heard great plans of a baseball field. We already have the fields. You know, we could start with that and, you know, build our field of dreams. As far as the Margate Chamber, you know, I think they're great, but then again, they can only deal with what they have. They don't really have much right now. So we have to bring in the businesses. And once we bring in the businesses, I'm sure the chamber will work with them and it'll bring more revenue in. As far as the 5-day work week, I'm a huge fan of that. Me as a contractor, if I miss a permit inspection on Thursday, they're closed on Friday, I have to wait till Monday, they don't show up till Tuesday. So that definitely slows it down. Plus, if you're going to get a business guy coming into the business, he looks at the building, he's going to want to ask questions. He goes down to City Hall, and they're closed. It doesn't look good for the city of Margate. That's my opinion. My visions on making it a more business-friendly city. First, I would stop with the gun shops, the pawn shops, you know, whatever we can do to stop them. Bring it back to a family-oriented city. You know, my wife and I, we have 4 kids. Whenever we go eat, it's usually we go to Coral Springs or we go to Coconut Creek. It's, you know, Margate needs to get that family feel back in the city. My stance on Margate Police Department, I think they're great. You know, a lot of people ask me about BSO saving money. I'm a huge fan of the Margate Police Department. I think they do a great job. They've won awards. You know, they wouldn't be just given the awards. They achieve the awards, and you know, I really don't think you put a price on safety. I think they do a great job. I would like to see more of the police work in the city, because I think that if we had the cop cars that weren't driven out of the city, number one, we'd save a lot of money, and number two, to have your neighbor with the cop car there, I think that would help out a little bit as if something's going on in the neighborhood. And the last thing I want to say is, you know, the commission is made up of 5 people. I just hope when you people go out and vote, you just make the decision upon the best 5 people. I'm not doing this for the money. I'm not a politician. 30 seconds. You know, I'm doing this for my family. I put a lot of money into my house. I'm going to be here for a while. You know, I have what it needs to be on the commission, but the commission is made up of 5 people. You know, as long as all 5 of them get along, I'm sure you'll get great results. So when you vote, you know, just do the best you can. That's it.
Thank you, John.